Hi, everyone. Oops, goodness gracious. Hi, everyone. Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. I had a request to do a reading on Joe Biden. I have done readings on him before, um, as far as him winning the election in November. So let's take a quick look. Um, Previous to this reading, Um, from the very beginning, I never really felt a lot of energy for Joe Biden. So I find it kind of odd because I'm not usually that far off with these things, but we'll see. We'll see what the cards say. We're living in a different world, perhaps a different dimension, and we do have the capacity to co-create, and more people are becoming aware of that. So um, who knows, we always have the opportunity to interact with the energies and make of it what we will. Some people don't believe that. Some people believe it's all sort of written already, pre-written. It's possible. I don't know. I like to think, well, we have free will. We have free will to either go along with the plan or not, I guess. So let's see what the cards say. Joe Biden, presidential election 2020. Okay, we have the Three of Wands here. This is a sense of waiting for your ships to come in, right? There's a sense of preparing and waiting. So there's a waiting. We're waiting for things to happen. What's crossing that? Um, this I think in a lot of the readers read this as the Republicans, and I would probably say the biggest challenge to Joe Biden is the Republicans, so that would be accurate, I think. See what's at the root. Uh, Taking action and um, taking an action. Okay, let's see what's in the past. Okay, of the Two of Wands. So there's been some preparation for this, and I want to feel like what this feels like to me is that the Democrats have taken an action, and that action is that they chose Joe Biden as their champion, and they have been sort of preparing for that in the past, setting it up so that that would go that way. Let's see what's in the sky. We have the Ace of Cups, so um, let's continue. Two aces, interesting, right? Let's see the immediate future. Okay, so this is a card of like rest and sort of being away from the fray. And that's one thing I can say is perhaps I'm not listening in the right places, but I haven't heard much from Joe Biden. So yeah, it's really hard to hear anything about COVID, and the crazy president. Certainly, we hear a lot more from Andrew Cuomo than we do from Joe Biden. Let's see how it's seen from outside. The King of Wands. Well, that's interesting because that would be Cuomo's card, Andrew Cuomo's card. He is a Sag. That's a fire sign. Joe is a Cancer, so he would be the King of Cups, perhaps. Let's see what's in the domestic situation. Yeah, we're all tied up. We have our hands tied behind our back, and we're trying to find our way through using our intuition because nobody really knows what's coming. Nobody knows what's coming. But there is a great possibility for healing available to us. So that was up at the top of the reading. So hopes and fears. Um, I think this is a hope for things to start moving again, for us to sort of be the heroes again. We're not feeling too heroic now, are we? Nope. How come? King of Pentacles. Okay. That could be Trump. That could be Trump. Let's continue. The Star. So we have hope. There's still hope. I don't know. The King of Pentacles coming up as an end, and then this is underneath it all. This is dirty tricks. Um, so what this says to me is this isn't a definite yes, he's going to do it, but he could. That's what these cards say to me. That the potential is there, but the potential is also there for Trump to succeed as well, and it's going to kind of depend on what we do. It is going to be up to us in ways beyond voting. I think I think that one of the problems that I see is this need to um, vote blue no matter who, and it's not that it's a problem. Well, it's a problem, but not in the way that you may think I mean it. So I should tell you what I think I mean. um, when you put your focus on the foe, in this case, like blue no matter who means just anybody but Trump, right? Well, we've heard that story before. Anyone but Trump, anyone but Obama, anyone but Bush again, anyone but yeah, there was Bush, right? When Kerry was running. Anyone but Obama when Romney was running. Anybody but Trump when Hillary was running, and anybody but doesn't win the person that they're going against wins. So all the energy goes to them, and it's one thing that Trump doesn't understand. Energy goes where it's energy goes. No, energy goes where attention goes. Energy flows where attention goes. That's why he wants all the attention, because he knows that's going to energize him in ways. And he's of course not above cheating. There's certainly you know plenty of cheating going on as well. So they're going to do their best to cheat their way back in, the Republicans. In fact, the only way the Republicans have won the last couple of elections has been by cheating. So why would it be any different now? It certainly works for them. Why bother with changing your successful tactics? So I think we need a real change in the way that we go about this whole thing if we want something different to happen. So what does this say? There's a possibility that yes, he could win. Is it guaranteed? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's really, um, and I would say this as well, with the Ace of Cups being in the sky in this reading, uh, purporting a healing coming. Um, we're in the process of a healing now. We're in ways, and I think that we need to really come to terms with um, who we are, what we are, who we think we are, who we're not, all of that stuff, all of that identity crisis stuff in this country, and it's hard to say. It's hard to say at this point. So that's my best guess, guys. Sorry, I couldn't be more sure, but it doesn't. Nothing feels sure to me at this time. We are sort of creating it as we go. The only person in this reading that seems very strong is Andrew Cuomo, and I know I keep bringing. I brought this up a couple of times. I just did Andrew Cuomo's um, cards, but that's the only place I feel energy is with him. I don't feel it with Biden. Um, I feel it with Trump, but that's his chaotic, crazy energy that you can't get away from, even if you try. Um, I still don't feel like Biden has the energy. Still don't feel it for him, but we'll see what happens. And it's interesting because a lot of people talk about, well, it's going to be his vice presidential pick. Um, I don't see a woman in these cards. So he keeps saying he's going to get a woman. Um, we'll see. All right, guys, like and subscribe. Take care.